I have a question for you. If you had spent the last 13 years of your life being bombed, beaten, and brutalized, if you had seen your community and heritage destroyed, or potentially even been unjustly imprisoned for years, what kind of person would you become? And what kind of nation would you dream of building as you clean the rubble you once called home? Well, for most Syrians, this question isn't hypothetical. It's reality. In this video, I'll be going on a road trip through a diverse selection of Syrian regions to see how different parts of this country are adjusting to life as free Syrians, preparing for a future that is so weighed down by the recent past.
Laughing at me saying Yallah.
Good morning from Homs, which is our first stop on this road trip that we're now going to do through Syria. The city here is interesting. It's divided into multiple quarters. It's more divided than it ever has been, so there's many checkpoints and divisions around. But now we're going to head out, see what we can find in the lovely country of Syria. Holy shit, it's Homs' #1 attraction, the clock tower. Apparently this is the #1 tourist site in the city.
Maybe not that, but it's the landmark, right?
It's the landmark.
Everyone knows.
Alright, we're headed now for lunch in a restaurant that was frequented by ISIS leadership during their occupation of the city. In a nice little Ottoman street here in Homs. Let's see what the quality of food that ISIS enjoyed was like. You don't like hummus with meat?
I don't.
What's there not to like? It's hummus and meat.
The meat is weird.
You guys don't like kibini?
I love kibini.
She doesn't like anything. How can you not like hummus with meat? Those fighters had decent taste. This is quite a cool, like, old Ottoman style building. And quite a nice restaurant overall. It's still a very fresh 42 degrees today, but somehow in Homs, things feel cooler. I don't know what it is, if it's the architecture or whatnot, but this nice bazaar in the old town, I'm not dying. I'm not feeling too bad. Homs is very much what you would call in Syria a green city, meaning that they are very much loyal to the new government. And so you see constantly all the flags of the new Syria here proudly displayed. Should also be said really though, it's not a green city in reality at all. In fact, it's quite a stereotypical Middle Eastern city in that most of it is built for motorbikes and cars and highways. But the old town offers a nice little reprieve from that. I need to improve my modesty, so let's go and pick up some kind of local clothes.
I just looked at these and I thought to myself,
تمام ما شاء الله بيحكي عربي.
عم بفهم.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
لا سوري.
ما شاء الله والله بيحكي عربي.
Yeah, sorry.
I know. ما معي دولار. 250,000. 250k, $25.
I decided against buying any of the Syrian drip, just because I think the heat is a little bit too extreme, and unfortunately the materials they use are often like quite synthetic. Oh,
This is the bad one, guys. This is fun.
That was traumatic.
He's gonna.
Leon's very stressed about this one particular checkpoint, but every single one so far has been very chill.
That I can tell. I've never been at, but I've been told there's a guy that works there. We don't know when, so it could be we passed this checkpoint already, and he makes it a point to harass people that are not. I've heard this, right? Sure. So I don't wanna bring you guys into that scenario.
خیال کردم در آغوشی تو بودم وی سراسی مقامت هوشی تو بودم سراسی مقامت هوشی تو بودم.
It's like a fake checkpoint?
السلام عليكم. ورحمة الله. شكرا حبيبي.
Those guys did not look legit at all.
This is the problem with many of them. Many of them, you get stopped by someone or someone talks to you in the car and you're like,
Yeah.
what are you actually?
Yeah.
We had one time where just a car parked to us and he started speaking to us and he came to the car and we're like, who are you? It was just a regular guy, and then he goes to the back and pulls out like a black jacket. He's like, I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
Fuck.
We didn't know, and it was, I don't know, very weird.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
Yeah, you see this in Damascus and all the checkpoints here. They're just guys who happen to have guns, and you just kind of have to trust that they're affiliated with the government. It's very relaxed. It's a little bit strange, but
to be fair, in terms of experience and what happens at these checkpoints, I have not had a single bad one.
and I can say the same. So far so good.
السلام عليكم ورحمة
وين جاي
الله.
الحين؟
ايه؟
وين جايين؟
مشتار حلو.
من وين جاي؟
من حمص. ايوه شكرا حبيبي.
Now, whilst Homs wasn't the greenest of places, that doesn't mean to say that Syria doesn't contain some natural beauty, because have a look at this. It's not what comes to mind when you think of Syria necessarily, but large parts of the country look exactly like this.
Love it.
We're about 20 minutes out now from the Christian mountain town Mashtar Elhelu, which is Mashtar the Pretty. And the region lives up to the name.
So much.
Today is a religious festival in the village, so the security presence is kind of insanely high. At most of the junctions here, there's people celebrating, there's people out drinking and eating, but there's also 3 or 4 guys with AKs checking each car as they come through.
Can I punch you hard?
Sure. Oh, that's alright. So we've now found out that unfortunately the festival that was planned to go ahead here is not happening. And that's actually because the community here decided to cancel it. Our fears that there was going to be an attack, a bombing of some kind. So all of the extra security you see here, all of the checkpoints, that is a response from the community rather than any kind of occupation of the town or sort of government pressure. But they themselves are worried about a bombing, which seems to be a common fear in some of the Christian communities here in the new Syria. Anyway, putting all of that talk of any potential violence aside, the reality tonight is we're going to go and see Leon's buddy Tony for some ice cream. So, you know, things are all chill and peaceful here. And for some reason, a lot of Christian Syrians are called Tony.
wow.
الحمد على السلامة. ايه ضحك عربي. مرحبا كيفك؟ كيفك يا حبيبي؟ اهلا. كوفي.
أطيب كوفي.
يس.
صح. بس نحن عندنا مشكلة. بعد القهوة هو يعني لازم يعني يخرع.
كويس ممتاز معناتها أمور بخير.
ايوه.
مع روبير أمور خير.
مع روبير.
What do you say? Yeah.
Okay.
I'll shit myself with content, why not? Chin.
Wow.
Wow.
Vodka.
Hashish.
All of it.
Okay, welcome to Krak Chevaliers. It's a castle. I don't really.
Not a good look.
Ah!
I weigh 125 pounds.
No, you don't. That's such a lie.
I weighed myself at the hotel.
It's fake news. It's absolutely fake news. I'm crumbling under the weight. But something that didn't crumble under the weight is this castle. It's named in French for some reason, and it's here in Syria. Let's go explore it. Get off.
I've got great balance. You're under it.
He's leaving us.
How am I supposed to? That actually worked. Oh yes, go.
No, hey! Is on video?
Go.
We are in the car. Last time we drive.
Okay, we have made it inside the Krak des Chevaliers, one of the world's most important and best preserved medieval crusader castles. And oh my god, I nearly tripped and fell to my death. But you have this little village here. About 9,000 people live in this area, and you can see down there quite a lot of destruction from the Civil War. But not only down there, because the castle was also subject to fighting in around 2012, and so now it's somewhat under reconstruction, but is still actually, considering it's over 1,000 years old, in pretty good shape. In terms of Crusader era castles and fortifications from the sort of 10th, 11th century, this is about as good as it gets. We still have all of these circular turrets perfectly preserved. It's pretty cool. You can imagine sort of a bunch of Scottish guys dying of heat exhaustion and dysentery trying to attack these walls. Okay, we're being led down into the dark corners of this castle.
There's a water here.
Oh my god. Holy shit, we're going far down.
We're gonna be back at the car.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah, it does feel very good.
Very damp.
Very damp.
Very damp. There's also
Super gassy atmosphere.
yeah, I'm also going to be completely drenched in sweat by the time I leave.
Wait.
My phone might cool down here.
Yeah, this is wild. We're
One time in the day, it might
heading down into the genuine, like, old medieval baths. I don't know if he's meant to take us down. Oh. Okay, so this is an old guard room, and dear God, it is so humid. These poor soldiers, man. God, it feels like we're exploring a place that genuinely hasn't been used in a couple hundred years. Fuck. Ah, it's just literally all nettles. It's kind of hard to tell what's like run-of-the-mill castle damage and what's from the Civil War. There's some stuff that looks like bullet holes up here. And that kind of looks like a bigger bombardment. You never really know.
شكرا يعطيك العافية. السلام عليكم.
We're heading directly towards the coast at this point through the city of Tartus. But for the last 10 minutes or so, we've had 3 checkpoints. Especially one particularly heavy-duty checkpoint where they had like a machine gun position set up and everything. So I think perhaps there's something that the government might be expecting or anticipating in this area. It was only a few weeks since there was widespread violence in Latakia, which is the end goal for us today. So we'll see what's happening, but so far all is very clear.
السلام عليكم. ايه؟ منين حضرتك؟ من وين؟ ألمانيا أنا. حبيبي.
So we've now done our 4th checkpoint in like 15 to 20 minutes. Again, they're all very chill. Everything's fine, but there was one guy who was like, open the boot. Some people are wondering where we're from. I'm waiting, probably the next one they'll ask for passports or something. But whilst this is all going on, someone has not felt any tension and has instead been snoring away, very, very relaxed. Oh god, there's another one. Okay, we'll cut filming here. There's another one.
As we speak.
Emily will snore through it anyway.
السلام عليكم.
وين الشباب؟
أنا من ألمانيا.
تفضل.
الله معك. Literally the word Almania provokes a smile in their face.
Yeah.
السلام عليكم.
So easy.
Stupid buttons.
That's checkpoint number 6 now.
Yeah.
Number 6.
On the highway only. It's been
Yeah.
an hour on the highway.
Yeah, only on the highway, in about an hour, 6 checkpoints. Again, they're all very friendly. No one is bothering us. Leon literally just says, oh, I'm from Germany, and everything's fine.
If even. Sometimes the face says I'm from And what's interesting about, I took this road about 3 weeks ago, and from Latakia to Damascus, we had 3 checkpoints, and that's like a 4-hour wait. So all of these checkpoints were not there last time, so worth noting.
It makes you wonder what they're expecting, or what the kind of security objectives of the new government are. Following the massacres that happened here, perhaps it's just some kind of statement of intent, or that they want to show that they really hold these areas. But you can only guess. Last night we made it to Latakia, the lovely seaside city. None of those checkpoints ended up being a problem. Spent the night in a lovely little sports bar, watched the football, and now our first stop in the city this morning is an abandoned stadium. This whole area used to be a massive sports complex, And was it the Civil War where it fell to ruin?
I'm pretty sure.
We're not 100% sure, but it stands to reason that the Civil War is when this kind of crumbled and fell into disrepair. But have a look at this. You got the football pitch in the center, overgrown. The old scoreboard, floodlights. But I wonder if we can get up into the commentary boxes up here potentially. Not too bad a view up here whatsoever. Really nice. Latakia is all about beach and sports. And you can kind of see that no better than from this viewpoint here. However, to get up to the commentary box, this is our stairway. How much do you trust that? Because I'm not sure how much I trust that staircase. Feels like a staircase. I'm going to just sort of stress test these steps first. I reckon they're alright. Here we go. No problems at all. No problems at all. Oh my god.
Got to be in Syria during like the 80s, 2011, watch a football match here, everyone in attendance. Lovely. I think it's been a minute someone has commentated here.
Yes, it's been quite a while.
Emily's in attendance.
Where is she? Oh, she's watching the game. Emily, give us a cheer.
Wow,
She's enjoying.
she's so into sports.
She loves the sports
She loves
and
the
the first
sports.
cigarette of the day. That's the most important thing. There's nothing quite like the pea smell you get when you're urban exploring. Are these like old cassettes? Money detector, it says.
Oh, probably money counter.
Yeah, these are old money counters.
Like, wow, a lot of them. A lot of money counters. Bro, they were printing it.
They were printing money in here. Okay, this is kind of terrifying. Like, how many money counters there are?
Turns out this was just never a sports team. It just used to be all a Captagon.
Yeah. Straight Captagon all day. Fascinating.
This is a big wooden wheel.
Wow, we've got official documents.
Ooh.
What is this shit? Fucking ballot?
Someone had the genius idea of climbing this wall to get into this little old swimming pool. I'm totally not about to embarrass myself. Oops. We immediately got into trouble for jumping the wall.
It's forbidden to be here.
Ah.
Videos quickly. Okay. Okay. So we must go here.
Go this way? We're taking a quick detour into this little abandoned gym before they kick us out. Although those guys are definitely watching us.
السلام عليكم.
Alaikum salam.
تحكي عربي؟
Arabic. Me?
No speak Arabic. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why?
Just بنشوف يعني شوفي ايه
يعني هو في عندك حيطان ما في انت جاي عن حيط في بواب.
Exercise.
got few yeah. Oh, there's a, it's, oh, now I get it. There's an actual.
Oh, it's actual swimming pool. Okay.
Eric! تعال نروح.
أهلا welcome.
Right, it turns out that abandoned swimming pool, not so abandoned. Anyway, nice guys. Alright, it's a Syrian beach day. And look how incredibly stunning the coast is here in Latakia. Really, really nice stuff. Now, as Westerners, I'm ripping the kind of classic British beach day look. It seems like everyone thinks that's a bit strange. We're getting a lot of stares. Most of the cars here actually have Idlib plates. So these are Sunni Muslims who are coming from inland to the coast. So perhaps their sort of standard of things is a little bit more conservative. But as of right now, no one said anything. So I just want to enjoy a beach day.
No. أشقائنا هناك بجرمنة.
أيوة أهلا وسهلا.
As usual, everyone in Syria is actually really friendly. So, you know, it's just photo time instead.
Bye.
Oh, look at this. What a lovely beach. It is a bit of a cliche, but would you expect to see this in Syria? One thing I'll never be able to wrap my head around is a lot of these communities, like these people from Idlib here, they come to the beach and like even the men are wearing like really long jeans shorts. I just don't understand why denim would be your fabric of choice on beach day. Like, what are we doing? It's bizarre. Why are you wearing jeans? Hey! Leon's driving like a fucking maniac. Oh my god. There are cars coming the other way.
Excuse me. So many different places.
Just threw Emily to the other side of the car. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I took you to the dangerous parts of Syria. There's masked men with guns everywhere, but it's chill.
It's time.
We are under 50 kilometers left on the current fuel tank. And I think we're only like maybe 15 kilometers from Idlib anyway, but we should be a little bit more stressed maybe. It'd be kind of funny to run out of fuel in rural Syria. Oh, military base. All of these military bases we're going by are Turkish. People use the Turkish lira here. They look like Turks. Everything, it just kind of feels like you're in Turkey. We even lost cell service. Benzene.
تمام شكرا حبيبي.
شكرا.
Alright, we've made it to Idlib. You might not be able to hear me over the humming of motorbikes, but just 2 days ago, Idlib fell foul to quite a large explosion. No one knows what happened at this point, but something or other. Anyway, here is the main square in the city of Idlib. You have the Shahada flag, and this is where essentially the main offensive of the revolution to overthrow the Assad government in Syria started. This is where people formed together and pushed through, taking Aleppo, and then eventually moving down and conquering the rest of Syria. Hello. So this right here is the heart of the Syrian revolution. Up there they have the time and date when on the news it was finally declared that there was a new Syrian government. Up until very recently, up until that date that you see there, Idlib was completely closed off to the world. And so people are not used at all to seeing foreigners. So everyone on this roundabout is staring. But yeah, it's friendly enough, but it's very, very telling that Idlib has not seen the outside world for some time. So we've done this little road trip, and there's still a few stops to go, but whilst we're here, in front of such a symbol of the new Syria, I can't help but muse a little bit on what the future holds for this country. Now there's a lot to love here, there's a lot of good stuff. The underlying culture, the food, these kind of hallmarks of what makes you Syrian, I think brings people together in a way that is quite nice and really does help in the building of a nation state. Now whether or not this new Syria will be a revolutionary change for the people here is yet to be seen. It's going to be a slow burn. I think it's easy to get swept up in this idea that overnight someone comes riding into the capital city and everything changes. That's certainly not the case here. There are many decades probably of rebuilding ahead. There are many people here who struggle desperately and need a lot of help. But I really do hope, above all, that there is a better Syria to come. This place deserves a lot more. Alright, we're now in Idlib Central Market. Let's see what there is to find in this revolutionary city. So far, we're not entirely sure. And to be honest with you, we're both learning as we go here. I don't really know much about Idlib, but we're going to find something out. We're going to see what's happening on these bustling streets. They're certainly lively. Well, the first thing that becomes immediately apparent is just how much military surplus there is. so far only selling uniforms and whatnot. It's actually quite similar to Iraq, and even in Iran they have shops like this, but damn, you can just straight up be kitted out as a soldier on the high street here. No problem whatsoever. Hello. Hi, good. From Britannia.
Raj, welcome. My name is Mohammed Zain. Yes, I'm from Idlib. You are welcome. I studied English. If you want anything from Idlib, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Thank you so much.
And everything. If you want anything from Idlib in society and all, I'm ready for everything.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. You are welcome.
Have a wonderful day, okay?
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
What's your name?
George.
George.
George, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, yalla. They're laughing at me saying yalla. The barber shop. Hours? Spanish. There we
We don't have money.
Yes, yalla.
His son is in America.
وعنده هلا الا اجابه النوتي صار له شهرين
Hello?
بايداهو
2 months he's been in Idaho, if I got that right.
Wow, he likes it.
الكوفير كمان بيشتغل كوفير
But also a barber.
بايداهو
فكيف يعني كيف أمريكا إله؟
جود لاين
Good. الحمد لله.
احلى شعب الا احلى شعب
أهلا وسهلا.
واحسن مني
Eh,
مو انا عربي لا هني احسن والله
he's saying the people there, I said how do you like it? He said it's amazing. Well, how does he like it? He said it's amazing. The people there are the best people in the world, prettiest people in the world, better than his people.
هولندا
From where?
أمريكا.
America.
America. Speak English.
Yes, speak English.
Yes,
You speak English.
Wow.
والله احمد ابو ايمن
Really? Wow.
What did
يا ابو ايمن افتح
My name is Emily. And you?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Yalla, sit.
عش بديك
يا عيني.
امريكي من امريكا عندها بنتها
Very good.
وين بنتك وين بكندا
Canada.
مهندسة
His daughter. Your daughter's in Canada.
مهندسة.
Ah,
Engineer.
Engineer. MashaAllah. One daughter. واحد بنت.
وبتحب الويسكي وهي كبيرة ويسكي
Whiskey.
مو هلا قبل
قبل كيف ما هلا. She used to love the whiskey.
Ah, okay. She used to love the whiskey. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
اهلا وسهلا فيك
Good to meet you.
اهلا وسهلا فيكم
Pleasure. So good. Thank you.
بالسلامة واهلا وسهلا شرفتوا
Thank you very much. Bye bye. Goodbye.
لا سلامتك أهلا وسهلا
Goodbye. So this weapon store has boots and helmets, jackets, and some other interesting insignia displayed.
في خوذ.
Oh, you have the helmets.
Ah.
هذا أمريكي.
It's an American helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
أنا.
So those uniforms are now the uniforms. There's a guy just ripping an AK in there. Those uniforms are now the uniforms of the Syrian National Army. But what was interesting beyond that is that there were ISIS patches in his shop. Strange that they supply those, huh? There are a few guys you see here who are like very clearly Central Asian in appearance. And the only guess I can make is that they're clearly people who were here before who came to fight and now are making a life in Idlib. They're probably not the guys you want to mess around with particularly.
We're not lost. Yet.
And we are off and rolling. Good morning from Aleppo. Peace.
Very quiet.
Very peaceful. No
Very
beeping.
nice. No beeping.
not
Lots
bad.
of noise ordinances.
Yeah, zero pollution.
Zero pollution.
Not happening here.
Not happening here. شكرا.
A little bit of a squeeze getting out of there. Alright. Welcome to Aleppo Citadel. Leon, is there anything of note recently that you could tell us that happened?
There's a lot of old history that happened here, but one of the most notable events recently, I believe it must have been only a couple months ago actually, Sir Harry Jaggard was right here.
Right in this spot.
So
right
some of these people that are walking around here, there is even the chance that they have met him. So we're gonna go find out, we're gonna kind of follow his path and see what he saw. Yeah, it's a pilgrimage of sorts.
Yeah. This is big, you know, there was no evidence that Jesus ever stepped foot here, but we know for a fact that Harry Jaggard did. So it's a special, special day. Right, we're getting used to the photos at this point, but Leon is actually now doing like a Facebook interview and they're just telling him what to say, which is kind of hilarious. And just moments away from the citadel, this is literally a minute walk at most, this is what remains of the old town. Pretty much in the Civil War it was entirely decimated, unfortunately. So these old arches, you kind of get an idea of what was, and we've been told by many that it was more impressive than Damascus's already very impressive old town. But now, very, very little is left. Britannia, England, Alemania, America. No, UK. No, not Arab at all. UK. Everybody thinks I'm Turkish or Arab or something. Nobody thinks I'm British, and they love the Americans. Whilst the vast majority of them have been scratched out and destroyed, you can still see a few flags of the old regime. Here in Aleppo particularly, people have tried to get rid of them, but some of them are just quite difficult to get rid of, and I think people here in Aleppo probably have different priorities right now with the level of destruction around.
ايه كويس.
اتفرجوا على الأحذية.
على حسب فوق مصنع أحذية. ما بعرف. تفضل. بنوم من على الدرج. والله بنوم من الباب من على الدرج. You guys wanna go up to here? Yeah.
Fuck it, why not?
وين؟
Alright, we're going up to his house.
يعطيك العافية حبيبي. كيفك أنت؟ هذا يعني شغلك. ايوه. ايه حلو يعني انت معك
معي؟
ايوه
والله معناتها وينك بدي يطلع عليك كثير.
شوف حبيبي
لا بشرب بس تفضلوا استريحوا. استريحوا.
اوكي.
ايوه.
sit. شكرا.
يكون العافية.
ايه؟ فندق قديما.
هون ولا هونيك؟
هون.
ايه this used to be a hotel.
لا قبل. هذا الحكي من شي 1000 سنة 2000 سنة.
This space used to be a hotel before the old town was destroyed, and now it's a space I think for tailors. They sort of have little offices where they're making shoes.
كان قديما ينزلوا
من
زمان بالأحصنة.
ايوه.
يجيبوا معهم بضايع من الضياع.
هي يعني سنة.
بدك تقول بال 1900 900 مو 1900
أيوة.
900.
اوكي 900
من تركيا اللي جاي من العراق.
ايوه.
يجي لهون يحط بضاعته تحت فوق غرف نوم.
اوكي
وتحت مربط دواب. اللي عنده دواب كان مثلا عن جايب حصانه بجمله لتحت.
واو.
يعني هو والبضاعه مأمن عليه لتاني نهار ليبيع بضاعته او يسافر. بس هلا بعد فتره صارت محل احذيه. كله يشرب الاحذيه هون. كمان بنتي بنهاية انا كنت بالحبس.
شو؟
بالحبس، انا 3 عندي.
3
ايه كنت بالحبس.
ما شاء الله.
دقيت اسمائهم.
He was in jail.
حبس. ليش؟
حبس.
تعرف حبس؟ نفس الكلمة في ألمانيا، حبس يعني هيك صح؟
ايوه
إيه.
ايام بشار الاسد.
ايوه.
انا انحبست 4 سنوات.
الحمد لله سوريا حرة. لا ايه
انا فجرت حوالي 4 مرات.
ايوه ايه
اوش هيك بده
4 times.
4 مرات انا ميت. ما بعرف بده هيك انت ميت 4 مرات، ايش تقولي له؟ شور الاسد
ابن كلب.
والله بن 60 صرنا.
ابن كلب.
والله بن 60 صرنا. شفنا اللي ما حدا شافه.
ايه
انا عشت الاحداث من اولها لاخرها، ما طلعت من سوريا. هون الضرب كله، الخراب كله سببه، خراب البلمديني، الخراب بحارتنا كله هو سببه.
اوكي ما عم بفهم والله.
هاي احسن شيء. الخراب
ايه
هذا الخراب،
ايوه
الهبوط،
ايوه
البومبا كله، صواريخ، طيران كله يطلع يخطف علينا لحنه.
انت من هون من حلب؟
انا من حلب، من اهل حلب.
انت حلبي
وما طلعت برات سوريا طاول بسوريا.
ايوه
يبقى لذلك متت 4 مرات.
ان شاء الله خير هلا ان شاء الله خير.
خير ان شاء الله، لو سوريا لقدام باذن الله.
قبل الحرب كنت ممتاز، حلوين
قبل الحرب ونحن لا زال حلوين.
ايوه
نحن لحتى لهاللحظه الشعب السوري بشكل عام حلو. بس اللي صار فينا فرقونا، بعدونا عن بعض. سلام، اهلا وسهلا.
تاكسي.
اهلا وسهلا.
شكرا كثير.
اهلا وسهلا فيكم.
الله معك.
Okay, our new friend was very nice, very interesting to hear from him, and he's shown us the way now to the old souk, and this is, well, used to be one of the world's largest covered markets. So 12, 13, 14 kilometers of covered markets that would stretch out throughout the whole old town. Unfortunately now, pretty much most of it is destroyed, but this is some of it that we have left.
However, as you can see over there, I believe a lot of reconstruction efforts are happening. So I'm pretty like even right now, as you can see, this looks very reconstructed. I'm not quite sure about this, but I know they're reconstructing a lot, and I mean it looks like they're doing it right here. I've never seen this before. Last time I was here.
Yeah. How long ago was that?
2020.
Well, I was expecting to spend the next like half an hour talking to you about destruction and the lost legacy of the old town, but we're all a little bit stunned by the reconstruction efforts that have happened here. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. It kind of, Leon was saying, it looks like Qatar or Dubai, and it's so true. It really does. They've done a fantastic job of kind of bringing this area back to life.
How did you learn English? How do you speak English? A little. It's good.
I have an American friend.
American friend.
Kristen Stewart, you know?
Ah, I
That
remember.
is the big actress from Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Wow.
By all means, come to Syria. I would actually very much recommend the new Syria to quite a wide range of tourists. I think, you know, for experienced tourists, this is a great place to come. It's a must-see. But I will warn you, coming here, especially right now, quite so soon after the dust has settled, if you can even say the dust has settled, Syria steals a piece of your soul, and not in a particularly good way. At first it's interesting, you get to Damascus and you see Jobar and you see the destruction, but it's just endless. It's in Damascus, it's in Aleppo, it's in every single rural area we've passed through pretty much. There are endless bullet holes, pieces of rubble, and all I can really think about right now as I walk through Aleppo is just who arranged and organized these stones. Back there they were even more neatly placed on top of each other. Someone had to come here and pick up the remains, probably what was their home.